This is a quick uh, reading. I pulled 4 cards. Here's 2 of them. Uh, I'm picking up on this card. The greenery, for some reason today, is really speaking to me. It's up here, and it's down here, and it's in their hands. Um, and what it's saying is, as above, so below, as within, they can't get to it because they're on the outside. Um, you're being shielded at this time. There's a lot of uh, intense energies circulating about right now because, as I was telling my daughter earlier, there's tower moments coming after people, and there's 2 types of towers. You have the type of tower where you haven't listened for such a long time that everything crumbles around you. And then there's the other type of tower where your path is literally being cleared for you because you've been putting up with so much and you've been honoring your path. You're an honorable person on the path, and so the path is being cleared. Uh, Debts are being paid in the spiritual realms. Uh, I got the message that the spirit of vulture is here to clean away in a very Egyptian way, a respectable, a respectable, a respective way, clearing away the dead to where you can be able to do this because you deserve this. As I speak on my homemade little wireless microphone with a twisty tie, I deserve I deserve microphone with a gray fluffy head so I can go outside in the wind or do other video types of things that I actually am really looking into. Um, all with my clothes on, of course. I could have gotten out of my situation a long time ago if only I had been okay with doing all that, but I'm not. So I'm looking forward to the tower moments coming and clearing away the things that I need cleared away so that good stuff can come in for me. Because I'm looking forward to being able to hold up my flowers. The vulture's here. Now, this one, I think, isn't an Egyptian vulture, but if you're familiar with Egyptian anything, you'll recognize that the vulture plays a significant role in their culture and is representative of a protective feminine spirit that watches over you. And I'm quite fond of the vulture. Beauty in strange places, sort of thing. But I'm just looking at this card and how, as above, so below. And for the longest time, they probably tried to tell you that you have nothing to complain about and shame on you. But it was all a disguise. Like, I'm getting glass ceiling vibes. but it's like camouflaged by all this greenery so that no one will be able to even tell that you had these unfair limits put upon you, um, for a really long time, almost to keep you in a cage. But what they didn't count on was you actually making progress in the cage. They expected you to fold and turn into the negative type of vulture, kind of like them, feeding, like, if you can't beat them, join them in their fruitless labors. Now they're on the outside and they want in there. But the more they tried to trap you in there, the more they excluded themselves from the gifts that you earned while you were in there. And they'll never know how to do that because they they're disabled or something in that way. We hope they can make it. We hope that these people who want to scapegoat other individuals will just look in the mirror and possibly just stay in their own lane and do their progressive work, their work of progress. It's uncomfortable though because it's never been done before. What Spirit is asking you to do, and you might look a little strange, and that's uncomfortable. But you earn your championship, whatever results from going ahead and just doing that. The other two cards are these. I'm quite fond of the tiger. I was born in the Chinese year of the boar, which is the same as the Buddha and Oprah. I always harken back to those two because they're quite successful and who, pigs and everything. Like, I guess I could be a rat. It could be worse. I'm just kidding. But I was born in the year of the boar, and it just so happens my mother and my daughter were born in the year of the tiger. And what do tigers eat? Energetically speaking, it's been fun to care for these individuals. Um, but in doing so, they've turned me into a tiger. And my care for them has trapped me. And I'm sensing whoever I'm talking to can resonate with that. Their love for your family, because I'm seeing the four here, four wands, and the number four in astrology is the fourth house of Cancer, and that is home and hearth and the mother, everything home. And I am a Cancerian sun. Everything else is fire and air. But my water sign, I have a sun water sign. And so my love as a mother, I've always been a mother to my own mom, to my mom's sisters, to anyone. I've I'm I mother them. And my two tigers at my left and my right, my mother and my daughter, have challenged me to such a degree that I rose to the occasion. And I know you have too, which is the only reason I'm talking about myself, because I feel like by mentioning my story, you might be able to see elements of your own life in it. Uh, and you can either rise up the mountain or jump off the cliff or fall off the cliff, follow everyone off the cliff. Um, I'm gonna walk up the mountain and I hope I can inspire people to come like walk up the mountain too. I think it's fun. I like mountain walking. I don't know about the climb, whatever. But this has great speed, but it's saying something different tonight. It's reminding me to slow down in emotional realms. Like at the store, at the used scan checkout, where everyone's like, it's like you're on the freeway or something, and everyone's like riding your ass, pushing you out of the way. I don't know if you've ever noticed these energies at the store. Oh my gosh, I could have fixed this little twisty tie. How tacky. But if you go to the youth scan, which I prefer, I like to scan my own stuff. Uh, this blue light's getting on. It always feels like you're being rushed. Like hurry along, the next person's waiting type of deal. And this is to remind us that yes, there's other people in line, but remind yourself how patient you are and how you hold space and wait for your turn. And I would encourage you to maybe, even if you feel like somebody's like trying to push you out of line, just slow down and breathe and take your power back in that situation. That these are the real championship rings, if you ask me. The real sports of our world is when we can hold space in these tiny little interactions every day, uh, in public or at school or on the roads, and we're just able to just go within and just, because we can all feel it, like hurry up, get out of my way, sort of stuff. And so just take your power back, become the tiger. You don't need the eye of the tiger, you are the tiger. Leave those tiger eyes alone. But yeah, it may feel like this energy's like after you right now. Get out of my way. Uh but just remember, if you like move out of the way really, really fast, it may make that other person feel better for a fleeting moment, but that's something you're going to carry with you as if you abandoned yourself in a way. So, to maintain homeostasis and stability emotionally long term, I would encourage you to try to just still yourself and take your power back. And you don't need to go around like bullying, but just like take a moment and breathe and realize who you are within yourself. Or else it's almost like you need to be there to protect yourself right now. That's what I'm getting. Because there's no place like home, and this can either feel like a prison, because I always notice this guy, he's stuck. between these poles, and I kind of like him there. So this guy probably needs to be in isolation so he can do some reflecting on what it is that he's putting out there. I get that vibe from him. Um, but yeah, your freedom, your freedom is your perspective, and um, here's to that championship ring in terms of what you earned today, big or small. To all the spiritual athletes out there, homeostasis to you, homeostasis to me, and together we should all be able to have vitality.